A little something different today. It's the Drizzit card game developed by Shockdom and Andrea Chiarvesio, based on the online comic Drizzit, which is written and directed by Bigio, which is itself a parody of the adventures of the other famous dark elf that everyone in the RPG community knows, Drizzit. Now this particular game is meant for 1 to 5 players, 8 and older, 20 to 40 minutes. One other thing that's going to be important is that it is completely in Italian, though that doesn't necessarily stop the enjoyment of the game. What it basically tells us on the back is a little bit about the story. Everyone knows the group of adventurers around the funny stories of Drizzit, the humorous fantasy comic that in a few months has found a cult following on the internet and now in cards. In this game, you become the ragtag heroes of the saga, fighting against improbable enemies like the Troll of Chat or the monster that cannot be named because of copyright, until you get to defeat the final boss of the adventure you choose through fights, spells, and of course, ruckus laughter. So you can see it doesn't necessarily take itself all that seriously, but let's go ahead and jump in. I'm not quite sure what these cards here on the outside of the box are, but that's the way it came. So let's go ahead and open this up. Also included in this is supposed to be 3 different adventures as well. Okay, so we'll take the top off. And then it comes, of course, with the rule book, if I could open it up. All right, which is just kind of talking about a lot of different gameplay and whatnot. And there is a solo mode with this game as well. So yeah, just kind of the nice little booklet. There are some tokens to punch out, of course. The red side and the green side. And then you've got some, of course, health here as well. So put that to the side. It comes with a single dice, and some bags. One thing that's kind of a little bit interesting with this particular dice, it's 6-sided, but on the one side there is a special little marker. I'll give you a little better view of that over here. Inside as well, there are then 3 packets of cards, which I'm assuming probably has to do with the different levels, different adventures, but I'm not 100% positive of that at this point. Just kind of opening up one of the packets. Okay. All right. Yeah, this looks like you've got some trap cards here. What else do we have? Okay, Katie watching, and just various things. Some of the characters that are part of this comic, of course, will be somewhat familiar. There is a character also known as Caddy Bry. She's not quite the same, of course, as the Caddy Bry that we all know and love, but it's based upon her. Filaterio de Leech. Okay, so looks like some part of the other. So these cards look pretty good. I'll put a couple of them over here, just kind of get a little bit of a look at them as well, so you can kind of zoom in, have a little better look. The backs of them, there's some different backs, so that probably has to do with the way that the gameplay is done as well. So that's the unboxing then of Drizzit, the card game. I hope to have a playthrough shortly.